As if we needed an excuse to drink more bourbon, it's fall time. Perfect excuse. Hey everybody, I'm Eric the Drink Idiot, and this is An Idiot's Liquor, a show all about how if this idiot here can do it, well, so can you, and we are making some great cocktails. This one happens to be a really nice fall type drink. Something that involves not only bourbon, which is great, but maple syrup as well, which is also great. You know, most cocktails have a similar format. It is a liquor, a base liquor. There is a sweetener in there, a little bit of an acidic in most drinks as well, and a lot of drinks also include bitters. The traditional cocktail follows that formula pretty much religiously. However, you know, simple syrup, agave nectar, demerara sugar, these are things we typically think of as sweeteners. However, let's not forget about maple syrup as a potential sweetener as well. As we get into fall time here, this particular sweetener really kind of the flavors blend with this season. I don't know what it is about fall and maple. For me personally, I used to go to the fall festival where they make apple cider, and there was always a vendor there selling maple candies. So when I think of maple, I think of fall time. And when it comes to alcohol and maple, I think of bourbon. And that's why we have today the drink that we're making called the Maple Bourbon Twist. Now this is an adaptation of a recipe I found online. You know, I liked the kind of recipe, but the ingredients were, you know, the ratios weren't quite what I wanted. So, as with anything, I just tweaked it because one, I wanted more booze in it than the original had, and two, you know, that's what I do. I just tweak stuff till I like it. So let's get started on this, and we're going to start off by prepping some garnish. Now the first thing I like to do, this drink is not too hard to prep. Overall, really simple, but we are going to be using a lemon twist in this drink. And usually for a lemon twist, what I like to do is take a lemon, a Y peeler, just give it a nice little around the edge, and be careful because I just gashed my finger like one shoot ago, you know, doing one of these with a Y peeler. You know, mine is sharp, and you just want to get a nice little swath, put it on your cutting board. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of pith, a little bit. You don't want too much because it'll get a little bitterness. And then you just kind of take your knife, cut it to length, cut it to the width you want, straighten up those edges, because you know, with a Y peeler you're not going to get really nice edges. So you end up with something, if I cut the whole way through it, it would help, huh? So you end up with a little slither like this, if you can see that. And we're just going to let that go for right now. Just let that go. We'll come back to that later. And I'll explain why in a few. The next part of prep's really simple. You just want to take a glass and a little bit of ice, and we are going to put a little water in there just to cool the glass down. And yes, if you're serving guests, don't handle the ice with your hands. I'm serving myself, so what am I going to do, make myself sick? I know where I've been. Don't judge me. Next step, it's going to be time to start this cocktail. We're going to start with a bourbon. I'm using Elijah Craig small batch bourbon. I feel like this is good value for the money. I think I paid 25 bucks for this. And it's a really quality small batch bourbon. So that's why I'm using it here. I like drinking this stuff neat. Not any problem in the world. So it's 1.5 ounces of our bourbon. Next thing you want to do is get your maple syrup ready. We're going to use 3/4 ounces of our maple syrup. Now, typically you're going to want to use, you want to use 100% pure syrup. Local's great. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I have just a local store brand. But, it is what it is. Still maple syrup. The next thing would be to take our lemon. And we're going to cut it in half. And we're going to juice it. Trying for about 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. I found that any more than that seems like it's a little too sour for my liking in this drink. Although if you would like it a little more sour and you want to go 3/4, be my guest. Finishing step is Apple Brandy. And it's going to be about 1/2 ounce of Apple Brandy in there. I'm using Laird's straight Apple Brandy. It's bottled in bond. It is a very solid type. Laird's one of the premier producers of Applejack, or Apple Brandy if you would. All these flavors just scream fall, so this should be a really good drink. A little bit of ice in the shaker, and we're going to give this thing a nice shake. That's the end of the shake. We're just going to dump out that ice water. And give it a nice strain into that glass. Now we get back to the garnish. As I said earlier, cut it into this swath and let it go. Okay? And the reason I said that is because we want to take a spoon and just twirl that around the spoon. Give it a nice, tight squeeze. Now the reason I do it over the glass like this is simple. What you're going to notice is, you don't see it so much on the camera, but you'll see it when you're actually doing it, is that the essential oils will come out, and it's going to release a lot of those right on the top of the glass. It's going to give you a nice fragrance, a nice taste when you first, sip into it, and it just is much better to do it that way, I have personally found. My camera's not good enough to show the essential oils. I don't have one of those real nice 4K zoom cameras. I could use a little money for something like that. Anyway, that is the Maple Bourbon Twist. Good stuff. Nothing left to do now but enjoy. The drink has a nice level of sweetness with a little bit of sour. If you find yourself trying it and wanting a little bit more tart flavor to it, up the lemon juice to 3/4 and you will get that. I, however, wanted more of the maple flavor, so I lowered it and left the maple where it was. Also, the original recipe I found called for 1 ounce of bourbon, and anytime I use bourbon, it's at least 1.5 ounces, if not 2. So that had to go. Overall, it's a delicious twist on a drink. Usually when you search for something like maple syrup cocktails, you end up with the maple old fashioned, which is an amazing drink as well, but I just wanted to do something different. So if you liked this, you like what I'm doing here, not only is it a good idea to give me a thumbs up to let me know, but you can subscribe and click on the bell icon down below. That way you get notified when I post all of my new videos, usually once every Friday, if not another one I'll sneak in there, but it's always a good idea to hit that subscribe with the little bell. You'll get notifications right to your phone, right to your desktop. It's the easiest way to keep track. Regardless, I want to thank you for watching this video, and remember that if this idiot can do it, so can you. Cheers.